ball and all rotation pool games, you break the balls, and the pool gods lay it all out for you and tell you what to do. Your only real decision at that point is deciding if you can do it, or you want to play safe, or you want to go home and watch Netflix and do some Amazon Christmas shopping. And that's it. Once you decide, okay, you see the pattern, you know what to do, and you can do it, from there it's all about finding and maintaining a robotic-like rhythm. And the reason this subject comes up is because that my own personal rhythm is pretty evident in this coming run out here that I'm about to publish. I can't tell you what your rhythm is, only you can do that. You'll know it when you find it, I can tell you that. I'm on this little dirt road in the middle of nowhere, and I was busy rambling with you guys, and I just kind of started turning the wheel and taking different turns here and there. And now I'm on some very narrow back road with like barns and stuff. Yeah, if another car comes in my direction, I have to drive off a cliff. What the fuck? I'm going in somebody's property. Alright, get me out of here, turn this camera on. Holy mackerel. What the fuck? Look at this. Look where I found myself. Someone's driveway that passed away back in the 1940s and left this half-built barn in the middle of nowhere. Look, there's a doghouse. I wonder if his dog is still waiting for him. I'll come home someday. That's not a doghouse. Yes, it is a doghouse. What the fuck? Get me out of here. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Anyhow, as I was saying, your rhythm. Yeah, find and maintain your rhythm. That rhythm has a lot to do with playing top shelf 9-ball. Take a look at Josh Filler's game and you'll see his rhythm. Skylar Woodward has rhythm, very evident. Some guys' rhythm is slow, some is average, and some is fast. Mine used to be very fast. I slowed it down a little bit. One of those issues is with chalking the stick. I used to keep the chalk in my left hand and my bridge hand the whole time I was playing pool. And by the end of the night, the chalk would be all like gluey and stuff from where my hand was sweating. Yeah, I'd never put it down on the table, even when I sat down at a regular table or whatever. I'd still have the dang chalk in my hand. Yeah, I can make a closed break. And no one would even know it. No one would even, pick up on it. You'd have to be paying really strict attention to my pool game to realize that I was holding the chalk all the time. Yeah, ain't that crazy? But that would help me find and maintain a rhythm because I didn't have to take another step within that rhythm to pick the chalk up from the table and put it back down from the table on the table, and then step back a couple feet, find a line. So it's taking that chalk and bending over twice, once to pick it up and once to put it down. and then standing back up, I was taking out that step, so eliminating that step would help me find my rhythm. And sometimes I slip back into that old habit. I broke it at some point, but I still do it, and it's actually in some of my YouTube videos. Back there, here and there, it kind of sneaks back into my game. But I might just redevelop that habit. It's easy to pick up on an old broken habit. You just dive right back into it, like it never went away, you never conquered. So yeah, I've been kind of thinking about doing that just to find and maintain a rhythm that you're about to see in this video on the second play after we get down to analyzing and just let it roll. And this is my natural rhythm. Find your rhythm and your pull game your rotation game will get better. Alright, you guys know the drill. The cue ball got away on the break, and here's the cue ball all the way down table, center table. Here's the one ball for a long semi-cut, not much of a cut here. You could actually play this whole rack center table once you got past the one ball. But we're not going to do that. 1 to the 2, 2 to the 3, 3 to the 4, 4 to the 5, 5 to the 6, 6 to the 7, 7 to the 8, and 8 to the 9. Pretty basic. The one ball's the toughest issue in this whole rack. Yeah, this almost looks like a drill, doesn't it? Alright. Now we're just going to put a little bit of a stun draw on this. Come back on... Well, we're not trying to get straight in on the 2. We still want an angle to bounce off this rail. But we don't want to go up too high, and we certainly don't want to get behind this 8 ball, so we have to be a little bit careful here. Some guys would go up high and come down and get straight in on the 3, but then they're going to have to deal with this 9 ball to get back on this 4, and it's just easier to stay up by the dot, by the spot right here, and just bounce off this rail and come back center table for a straight in shot on the 4 ball. Just waiting for John here. Looking at the pattern. You see the pattern, right? It's really pretty easy. It'll be evident to you. You should see all 9 balls, and you should be seeing the pattern before you shoot that 1 ball. Again, this can be a little bit tricky. You're going to have to pull out a little bit, and I'm shooting for the spot. I often use the spot, the center of the table, and the head string as targets to get to with the cue ball. Pull up and back to center table, not center table, bottom table right there, because you need that angle to get back up on this 4, and we're trying to get straight in on the 4. And don't forget, we're going to need an angle to get from this 6 to the 7. We're using that rail to bounce off when we shoot the 6. So don't forget to leave an angle on the 4 or on the 5. So this is almost a stop shot, pulled back about a half an inch just to get that angle off this rail to bounce back up for this 6 ball. So really basic here. This would be a good drill actually. Here, I almost screwed up here. I cut this a little too thin, and because I cut it thin, nothing really slowed down the cue ball. And when I hit this rail, I came back a little bit too long on the 7 ball. You'll see, I almost actually missed this shot. See, if I had hit that fuller and shot at the center pocket, it would have slowed the cue ball down, and it wouldn't have came back as far as it did. And you guys have been seeing me shoot this shot a lot lately. The normal way to play this is to go off the 7 down on this rail, use the top rail, use this side rail over here, and bounce up in line. But actually, I don't want to get in perfectly in line. I mean, I could get straight in on the 8 and then draw it back for the 9, but then I'd be flirting with the scratch. So I'm going to do it my way and draw this. I'm not even going to hit this rail here. Just draw it in a big old arc once it hits this 7. And the rest of it is just like if you hit this rail, you're hitting this rail, this rail, this rail, 3 rails back. I'm just going 2 rails back. You don't have to. It's just something I like to do. It's just my style here. And I got the angle I wanted. See, I didn't want to get straight in. I needed this angle to put some right hand English on it and spin it back on this rail without worrying about the scratch. So this is just a no-brainer, but we'll save it for the whole replay from start to finish, 1 through the 9 with no interruption.